Once again, it's your boy, Angry Uber Driver. What's up, what's up? Man, I just continue to do these videos because I vent every fucking day and I wake up every morning and I ask myself, why do I continue to fuck with Uber? I really need to get on the ball and do something else. It's just that I am so far behind now financially. My bank account is hurting and I can't afford to stop driving Uber. It takes all fucking day to make $100. Like I said, I'm working smart, trying to avoid the rush hours, working at nights, 7 p.m., 7 a.m., prime time to be driving. You're still getting the calls that late, believe it or not, and you're gaining distance because the highways are open, the parkways and the residential roads are open, the lights are blinking, so I'm getting the distance, I'm getting the calls. I just don't understand why I'm not getting any money. Well, I can understand why I'm getting the money. It's just the payout on Uber is so low. They just made the payout so low that you have to drive all day. My quota is $100, which I think is a reasonable, fair amount. $100 a day, 7 days a week, that's $700 a week. But then my overhead for lease, insurance, and gas comes out to about $300. So really I'm walking away with maybe $400 a week, give or take. Sometimes I have a $500 week net. I do $800. I can walk away with $500 net. I do get a lot of tips. I do some side rides, and that's the way it goes. I got to do the side rides, and I do take those tips. And I say on an $800 week with Uber, I usually cleared about another 50 to 100 in tips. So the best I've ever done driving my ass off on a 60-hour week, basically 800 to 900 miles a week is what you're putting on the car. About 800 of those miles are going to be billable miles. You know, you're just working like a slave with Uber. You're not really making any money. You can't make any money. It's not designed to make any money anymore. At one point in time, you probably could make some money with Uber, but right now you just cannot make any money with Uber. The rate is just too low. And even when you get those distant rides, Uber's taking 25%, and that comes out to be higher than it was on a low distance ride where you're probably getting 85 cents a mile. When the rate goes, when the mileage goes up and you're getting more payout, obviously 25% of a $30 payout is going to be more than a 25% of a $3 payout. So just wanted to talk once again about the star rating. It's complete bullshit. Uber still threatens to lock your account, I guess, after a certain star rating. They came out with a notice saying that just star ratings won't be based upon locking you out of the account, which I really don't see. They said that they're going to take your whole driving experience. Once your rating falls, I wrote Uber numerous times saying that pool riders shouldn't be allowed to rate like Uber X or Uber SUV or Uber luxury riders should. Pool rides are a different type of ride. You have more variables. You have more people in the car. You have more pickups. You have more stops. It's not fair if you fuck up one rider or something that somebody can get out and hit a 1-star just like a Uber X rider or Uber SUV rider should. It's just not right. It's not fair. I keep continuously writing Uber about how unfair their star ratings are. And I'm looking at my star ratings. The majority of my passengers don't rate. They do not rate. If you look at the weekly star ratings, you'll see your breakdown. I would say only 25% of my riders are rating me. And I told Uber, I said, you know, from a customer standpoint, people do not generally rate badly or do a survey or anything like that unless they had a bad experience. If people had a good experience, they tend to get the fuck out the car and don't say anything. they see no reason to. But if somebody had a bad experience, oh, well, he made a wrong turn. Oh, well, there was a smell lingering in his car, probably from the food delivery before, or, you know, his car wasn't clean. I don't know why somebody would say that. I'm cleaning my fucking car every day, throughout the day. So I don't know why somebody would say the damn things that they do. Maybe they're upset. Maybe I took too long to come pick them up. Maybe traffic was bad. Maybe they didn't like the bill on Uber. Maybe people, they didn't get the app update and they're pissed off with Uber. There's so many different variables that are out of a person's control is why somebody would give a bad rating. And Uber never is specific about why somebody gave a bad rating, whether you were driving too fast or whether they didn't think your car was clean enough, they didn't think you were clean enough. I don't know what the fuck would prompt somebody. Maybe the GPS cut out, or I got a bad signal and missed a turn. Maybe there was a detour and people got late for work and decided to blame it on the Uber driver. There's so many variables and you can't help everybody. But the thing about it is how can you use the star rating system as a means of judging someone when, first of all, people call Uber for other people. If a husband calls Uber for his wife and she takes the ride and he has the account, he's the one that's logging out when she reaches her destination. Who knows how he's rating? He didn't take the Uber ride, okay? And what about all those 75% of my riders that don't rate? What would they have rated? You know what I'm saying? There is so many different variables with this rating system, and it's got to go. Why are they judging? Now when people look at you, they see your star rating, and if it's too low, they'll probably reject you and get another, so it harms your acceptability as well. You know, Uber really needs to, you know, just stop with this star rating system or revise it somehow. It's just ridiculous. Everything about Uber is just fucking ridiculous right now. I wouldn't advise people to drive for Uber. I mean, it is a total scam and a total ripoff. Uber does nothing to help you. Their customer support teams are a joke. Their office support teams are a joke. Their email support teams are a joke. No one talks to you. No one helps you. No one does anything. If you're damaged, if your car is hurt or damaged, if you're hurt, God forbid you go out here and get in an accident, and it's a fatal or really serious accident, and where you fucking fucked up your body and can't drive anymore, or you die in a car accident or kill somebody else, Uber won't be there behind you. I guarantee you that they'll be there to lock your fucking account, though. That's the first fucking thing they'll do, is lock you out. Uber is a bitch, man. All this shit people hear, and customers still get in the car thinking you're making all this money with Uber because they heard the hype and the lies that Uber puts out there just to kind of get motherfuckers to sign up to do this dumb shit and lure people in with the promise of making a decent wage of $6,000–$7,000 a month, and you're not even seeing that, man. Not even on the gross. You're fucking working your ass off. I guess I just got so much business right now. I haven't had time to sign up for Lyft. I have to just get my inspection done for Lyft, and then I guess I'm going to start driving for Lyft like everybody else is doing. You know, I'm going to sign up for Delivery Dudes, Sidecar, Delivery Bros. I just got to start doing everything right now because I do like the autonomy of driving for myself. I do like the technology. I meet a lot of fun people. I have fun in the car. It's just no money. The payout is a basic 85 cents per mile, and you're getting about 65 cents per mile on a pool ride. And if you actually complete the pool ride and pick up the other riders, you're just putting more wear and tear on your car and more stop and go, stop and go, stop and go. There's more room for error. More pool riders are going to get in there pissed off because they're already cheap motherfuckers anyway. You ever notice, because I'm in sales, and I've always noticed that the cheap motherfuckers are always the hardest ones to deal with. Whenever you're dealing with a cheap ass motherfucker, he is going to be the hardest one to deal with. and satisfied. That's with everything. You know, a pool rider is a person that gets in a car and expects the same. I mean, I will treat pool riders politely and everything like that and do everything short, but they always expect more for less. And that's why I'm saying it's kind of like the concept, are you going to eat at a 5-star restaurant like Ruth Chris, or are you going to eat at McDonald's? You cannot go into McDonald's and expect 5-star restaurant service and then complain to the McDonald's manager because you didn't get 5-star restaurant service. Yes, they should be polite. Your food should be ready and hot and acceptable, but they're not going to roll out the red carpet for you at McDonald's. It's the same thing with a pool ride. You're getting a discounted ride. Other people are going to get in the car. Other people are going to get out of the car. You got to understand that the driver has a lot of stress. He has to manage 3 drop-offs and 3 pickups and 4 fucking people in his car. Take that into consideration next time people decide to hit a 1-star on a fucking pool ride. Think about that this guy is going through a lot of shit. Uber doesn't do anything for us, okay? Uber fucks us on the pool ride. We're not making hardly any money on the pool ride. And still, we're coming to pick you up, be professional, be courteous, be punctual, navigate, and all this other stuff. You know, you really have no room to complain. It is a basic transportation ride. Now, when you're on an Uber X, you can be a bit more flexible. You can have stops. You can go pick up other people. You know, I don't mind running through the drive-through of Burger King or something like that on a pool because you're paying that for that extra service. As if you were to do a Uber luxurious ride or Uber SUV ride, you will get a better service. You see what I'm saying? You cannot pay less and get more. You have to pay more to get more. So I don't understand why people don't understand that with these pool rides. We're putting our lives on the line for Uber. Uber does nothing. If one of us goes out here and gets in a fatal accident or a real serious accident, our cars are destroyed, your body is destroyed, Uber will fuck you over and turn their back on you, man. Think about before you sign up for this program. I am just hoping and praying that I can get a few $1,000s off this FTC settlement so I can take about a month off and decide what I want to do after this shit. I just need a month of time, a month of pay. Like I said, about $5 grand will give me the opportunity to go ahead and do my thing. So I don't know. I mean, I just need some time to get involved with some other aspects of the transportation business. This Uber thing doesn't look like it's going to change anytime soon. They just keep turning and burning, turning and burning, turning and burning. Good drivers go to Lyft, are good